All right. So the theme of this wedding seems to be 50-50. I don't know why Tory says that. He says there's 50% chance that it's going to fail and 50% chance it's going to succeed. But that's just a statistical anomaly, right? So, anyways, I would just like to congratulate Courtney as the new co-owner of Tour West Group of Companies. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Reagan and I'm honored to be serving as Tory's best man today. I would like to take this opportunity to say what a fantastic day it's been, a lovely ceremony, and Courtney, you look absolutely stunning. I've known Tory since elementary school, which means since before we learned what a perm was and that it wasn't a good look for either of us. We first met in Pee Wee hockey tryouts at Egger Twins Arena. The reason I can recall the arena was because I vividly remember him being the most arrogant little bastard I've ever met. Needless to say, we are perfect for each other. I was going to tell you a tale of Tory's athletic prowess. Most of our teenage years were spent playing lacrosse on many competitive teams. He was enthusiastic about it, but to be honest, he wasn't that good at any positions. Hopefully you'll have better luck tonight, Courtney. When I was trying to get a theme for my speech, I asked people to describe Tory. Hardworking, passionate, charismatic, generous. Nobody mentioned any of these qualities. He was, however, described as conceited, insensitive, and selfish. Personally, I think that's a bit harsh, but I suppose if anybody knows him, it's his mom. I think that everybody will agree that the bridesmaids looked beautiful and did a brilliant job making sure Courtney went against her better judgment and showed up tonight. For those of you who don't know Courtney, she's a teacher and has a lot of experience working with children. She's patient, kind, and understanding, which has really helped her deal with Courtney. Or Tory. On a more serious note, Courtney, you are marrying one of the best men I know. Aside from my jokes, and regardless of what his mom thinks, Tory is an extremely kind-hearted and dedicated friend. He is a hard-working and committed individual, and regardless of distance, he has always been there as my best friend. I want to share a story of Tory's commitment to Courtney. It was at this time that I knew Courtney was the right girl for Tory. Oh, God. Just messing with you. A couple of years ago, Tory visited me while I was studying abroad. We had planned to spend about 20 days traveling around and enjoying much of what Europe had to offer. After about 15 days of travel, however, Tory found out that Courtney had come down with a pretty serious fever and was not feeling well. I told him that she would be fine, and Courtney assured Tory that she would be okay. Courtney would have never told Tory to come back on this trip early. Tory immediately booked a ticket to come back to look after Courtney, because leaving the trip wasn't a sacrifice to him. I admired Tory in this moment because everything else other than getting back to Courtney seemed almost irrelevant. There's an old saying that goes, your closest of friends are the brothers and sisters that God forgot to give you. So with that being said, I'd like to say, Tory, I'm very proud of you to be your best man. I love you. And there's no one happier than me to see you marry Courtney today. If you could all raise your glasses, please. All right. To the bride and the groom.